After that washout yesterday, we left Tenderfoot Creek hoping for a better day. Overnight we changed our plans for the next couple of days. The plan now was to try and get on a boat trip at Portage Glacier and then see whether there would be further boat trips available at Whittier on the following day. Before that though, we'd already penciled in the Alsaka Wildlife Conservation Centre, which was just a couple of hours drive from Tenderfoot Creek. So that's where we're heading now. So this is the Alsaka Wildlife Conservation Centre, where they look after Alaska's native animals and try and return them to the wild. Well, that was interesting, with some great photographic opportunities. They also had other animals such as wolves and lynx, but they were behind the wire enclosures and so were quite difficult to photograph. heading for Portage now, where there's a lake with a glacier feeding into it. They run a short boat trip there, and we're hoping that it's going to be interesting enough to make up for the ocean-bound trip that we missed yesterday. This is where the Portage Glacier boat trip starts. The weather doesn't look too good, but we'll take a chance and hope for the best. Well, that trip was quite stunning, much better than we expected and well worth doing. Now for something equally exciting, but in a completely different way, as we head up to the Whittier tunnel.
Hi there.
Hello, how are you guys today?
Good, thank you.
Awesome. You've been through Whittier Tunnel before?
Nope.
Exciting. So, how long's your motorhome?
30 foot.
30? Okay,
30.
so you're 22 then. Are you guys just visiting Alaska for the first time?
Yeah, we've almost finished actually. We've only got one day left. Been here a month, but we've got one day left.
You guys visit all of Alaska?
Yeah, we went up through the Yukon and up Dawson City, across the Fairbanks, everywhere.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You guys just checking out Whittier for a couple hours then?
We're going to stay overnight. We're hoping to go on a glacier cruise tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they should be good for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have 23, 24, 25, 30, $50.
Okay, thank you.
The Whittier Tunnel is one of the very few combined rail and road tunnels in the world. Luckily there are only 2 trains a day in each direction, so you do have plenty of time to get through. Well, I quite enjoyed that, and we get to do it again tomorrow, as there's no other way in or out of Whittier. This is Whittier, where the road ends. The weather's not looking too good, so we'll call in and see whether there are any boat trips that are still running.
And get a brochure.
Where? From where?
From the end.
From that Phillips thing? No, right. Where it says Phillips?
Yes, 26 Glacier tour. And I'm sure it's 11 o'clock.
We're in luck for tomorrow. There's still one 5-hour cruise left with plenty of spaces. We haven't booked it yet. We'll see what the weather holds in the morning.
Something like that.
Looks like the Whittier campground is nothing but a glorified car park.
Station, yeah.
Still, it has hookups and it's a place to stay. It'll do us for tonight. It's a much better day. We've booked our tickets and we're off on a 5-hour boat trip around Prince William Sound. Glaciers, wildlife, the lot. We hope. After that stunning trip, it's full throttle ahead back to Whittier. Now we get to go back through that tunnel and head for our campground, which is only 18 miles away. Woolly Wall Campground, a splendid campground that's set in a forest with plenty of private pitches. It proved to be an ideal place to spend our very last day in Alaska. Well, this is it, our very last day. It's now simply a matter of driving 50 or so miles back to Anchorage to return the motor home. After 29 days, we returned to one rather dirty but completely undamaged motorhome. Once it'd been checked over, Great Alaskan Holidays took us to the airport, from where we flew to Seattle and then on to New York City. If you're still watching, you're probably one of the few people who watched Chicken Run right to the end, so you're probably expecting a bit more. So that was our Alaska and Yukon road trip, and what a fabulous trip it was. That's the end of the location videos, but I'll do one more video in which I'll talk about our impressions of Alaska and some logistics of the trip. And I'll finish off with some photographs from New York. I hope you'll join me one more time for a final video to wrap up the series. Thanks for watching.